Okay, 2.2, the product rule. If I have two functions multiplied together, f of x times g of x, then the derivative is the first one's prime times the second one plus the first one times the second one's prime. I know this seems counterintuitive, but we're going to talk about when not to use the product rule first. If it's something that you could easily multiply, let's say you had a binomial times a binomial, or in this particular case, a monomial times a trinomial, really not that big a deal to distribute here. Just distribute, come up with the answer the distribution problem, and then use the power rule. Okay. A typical usage is going to happen with probably with sine, cosine, or later on down the road with logarithmic type functions of some sort. So I'll concentrate on a couple of those if I can. So if I've got x3 times cosine x, this x3 is the first function, the cosine x is the second function. So the derivative of the first one using power rule is 3x squared cosine x plus the first one, x cubed, times the derivative of cosine x, which is negative sine x. So if we wanted to, I guess we could clean this up a bit by factoring out an x squared and say this is x squared times what's left, 3 cosine x, and that basically that just turn into a negative x sine x on this one. Okay. All right, in a problem like this, where I have a trinomial times a binomial, kind of tomato, tomato, you could distribute it first and then use power rule, or you could treat the green one here as the first and the triangle one in here as the second, and then start taking the derivatives. So the derivative of the first would be 2x plus 2 times the second, x cubed plus 2x, plus the first one, again, same trinomial here, times the derivative of the second one, which we found using power rule. All right, there's some folks here that might go, oh, you need to simplify that more. I think that's ridiculous. We're just checking out your algebra skills at that point in time. If it's multiple choice and we have to simplify, I guess we'll bite the bullet and do it. But right now, I'm not planning on it. Okay, some practice problems for this particular section. So let's take f of x is equal to 2x squared plus 3x plus 1, and we'll multiply it by sine x. And I would like you to find the derivative of that. And this is the first thing that I will go over. I guess it would be on Friday morning. And then other than that, let's also take a look at x cubed minus 2 quantity squared. And my first hint to that would be write it out as x cubed minus 2 times x cubed minus 2. And again, let's talk about simplifying that dude for a moment. Might be just as easy to go ahead and square out that binomial, but I'll let you decide which way to do it. You should come out with the same answer either way.